Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a monster review on the Golden Legends Pass monster, Gaidigo. I know a lot of you have wanted me to review this monster, so it is finally time. I was just waiting for me to drop in the trophies, because I only have this monster at level 100. Actually, I can take him to 110, but I'm going to keep him at 100 because I'm going to wait for a growth spurt event. But anyways, let's just get right into the monster review. So this monster is immune to burning unranked, which I guess helps against Armor Claw. He has the demon trait at rank 1, which makes it so he has a 20% chance to not get hit with negative effects. It's basically like Hardened, but on top of that, it also makes him immune to Ignite. So it's like a counter to Armor Claw right now in the Mythic monsters. And he also gets a stun immunity, which is awesome because this gives him a counter to a cat UFO who can do AoE stun or single stun. So getting him to rank 3 is really ideal, and I mean, if you bought the Golden Legends Pass, you can get this monster at rank 3. So with that being said, I have to say, I have my reservations about this monster. This monster is a denier. He relies on cooldowns activated. That being said, what I'm not a big fan of is the fact that, let's just go into the skills. So, we'll just go through them. True Demon deals moderate earth damage to one enemy. No, let's do AoE cooldown activated Eternal Night. Deals moderate special damage to enemies, activates all cooldowns. Awesome. My Terrain deals low damage, applies Quicksand. I think this monster deals heavy earth damage to one enemy, applies total damage reduction and daze. I love the total damage reduction, we're gonna go with that. This makes it so the enemy monster deals literally 0 damage, which is super useful in an era of mythic monsters where they are so darn powerful. Timeout removes negative effects and applies precision to itself. I'm not a fan of this skill because it's a self skill. I would have liked it. I would have liked it if it was like a team skill or something. Vengeance Time activates all cooldowns on one enemy. Total damage reduction twice to an enemy. I think this is one of his most powerful skills. It helps for dodge area monsters. It helps just in general, even against other monsters if they have Hardened or Bulwark or something, so that total damage reduction can actually land. And then it even activates a cooldown. And then we also have activates all cooldowns on one enemy. So we have cooldown activation, and we have cooldown activation. We have 3 cooldown activated skills. And let me see if I missed anything. So then that Quicksand. So the only thing I would consider changing is maybe instead of running all 3 cooldown activation skills, maybe you can run a Quicksand skill so he has some damage over time. So with that being said, right now I am just gonna go, actually, you know what, I don't need all of them, but then these have high cooldown. So if you're in a situation where you can get hit with cooldown activated, it might be to your benefit to actually go ahead and run Time to Rage, because that one only has a 1 turn cooldown as opposed to the other ones. So let's go ahead and go with the AoE Quicksand. Awesome. So with this being said, one advantage Gaidigo does have is that he's an earth monster, so if you run him as an attacker, because realistically you can run a lot of mythic monsters as attackers. Right now we have a maze going on, and in that maze there's going to be a thunder tank, right? Erza. So this thunder tank right here, luckily you're going to have elemental advantage over her, so that might be one way you can actually use Gaidigo. But with that being said, his main gimmick, his main shtick, once we have more mythic monsters, his role is a denier. He's there for cooldown activation, he's there for total damage reduction. So, what I'm not a big fan of, and I can demonstrate it with my monsters, if I show you Armor Claw, if I show you Miseris, if I look at their skills, remember to subscribe, 0 cooldown, right? 0 cooldown skill. If I go to Miseris, over here, and a lot of players got him from the race, let's see, oh look, Exterminator, Dark AoE, 0 cooldown. The Master, heavy dark damage, 0 cooldown. So, a lot of the mythic monsters, if I'm not mistaken, all the mythic monsters actually have 0 cooldown skills. So, cooldown activation against mythic monsters, it's actually not even that powerful. Games is 0 cooldown, 40 damage. Let's see what Cat UFO has. I'm pretty sure he has something too. Change skills. Let's see, right here, bam. And it stuns. Deals moderate water damage and it stuns. 0 cooldown, Tuna Rice, AoE Thunder Attack. So for that reason, oh man, I forgot what monsters I had. For that reason, I feel like the whole activating cooldowns against mythic monsters, it's not that effective right now, especially because we're mixing mythic monsters and legendaries. If you fight against a mythic monster, like a Cat UFO for example, who has 3 runes, right? 3 strength runes, and you activate cooldowns, and that Cat UFO goes and attacks your legendary monster with all that strength, even if it's a 0 cooldown skill, like with Mako, he's still gonna probably kick your butt and you're gonna lose a legendary monster. So for that reason, I am not the biggest fan of the cooldown activation for a Gaidigo, and not to mention we're still facing Megaton monsters, so if you do your AoE, it's only gonna hit the Megaton monster. And if you're facing dodge area monsters, well, they're not affected by that, right? So I feel like his skill set is good, but he's just in a weird situation, which is why I really like probably my favorite skill is Vengeance Time, because it not only does it activate cooldowns, but it also applies total damage reduction. If only this could have been AoE, if only it could have been something more and not single target, but at the same time, right, if you face dodge area monsters, you still run into that situation. So with that being said, let's talk about his relics. So his relics are quite good. He can hold a mask relic, so just utilize whatever you think would benefit to your advantage. After being damaged by a skill, remove stamina. After being damaged by a skill, if you have Jester's Mask, after damaging with a skill, target stamina is above 75, removes 180 points of stamina. Ooh, so maybe you can be a stamina drainer as well. And then with the trap, I think Oblation Trap is probably the most popular that most players have. So let's go ahead and run this for now. Alright, so let me go ahead and... So, I don't even know what kind of runes I have. I think you guys are going to laugh at me because I am going to go with level... Do I have level 7 runes? I don't think I have any more 7 runes. Oh man, I keep wasting them. I got to get more. I got to refill. Alright, so I am going to go with... Darn, I'm going to go with level 7 runes regardless. That way I can just kind of demonstrate something. So assuming he's going first, right, and he's there for CDA, and I think I can make do with 2 for now. So let's just take on a base like this. We'll take on the base on the right, and let's go ahead and fight. So, assuming all goes well, and there is no Megaton monster, there's no Megatons, there's no evasion on the playing field, I could literally go ahead and do Eternal Night, which is what he's supposed to do, activate cooldowns on everyone. So realistically, everyone, and in this case, right, my relic activates, I drain their stamina, so now I don't even have to worry about Armor Claw doing remember to subscribe and killing one of my allies. So that's awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and do, let's see, what should I do? Pain Outbreak, no, let's do Half-Life, let's try to go for Armor Claw. Awesome. Maybe do Armor kicks in, Exhausting Mask kicked in, Recharge over there. I'm gonna do Loki's Touch, going for Armor Claw once again, and I'm gonna do Blades of Nightmare, and bam. Awesome. So the cool thing is, assuming you are that fast, well, it's different because there was legendary monsters here, but against Mythics versus Mythics, when everyone has high stats, it'll definitely be a different kind of battle. So we'll see if that next battle goes. But yeah, if you're not facing any monsters where cooldown activation works, you're fine. But once you get into these stronger battles, like right here, Centurion would absorb the cooldown activation. In the middle base, Elvira can't do anything. Base on the right, okay, this one it still works. I can still do AoE cooldown activated. I'm probably going to be faster than Cyberel. 9470. 9, oh, I'm slower. Okay, if I had another team speed, I would have been faster. Right, even if I had a level 3. So, perfect system. This shouldn't, realistically, that shouldn't have happened. This is, by the way, the reason I bring Dodge Area. So see how Halgudin did not get touched? So, even this could work, right? Eternal Night. Everyone is CDA. That Sammy is going to have to recharge. Alright, that's fine. Oh no, he brought a 0 cooldown skill. See? 0 cooldown is the... Like, if a monster has 0 cooldown, you are still super vulnerable. So fortunately, I brought someone that could revive. So here I am, back with a vengeance. So I know I'm not going to risk doing cooldown activation. I know this monster has the skill games. So why not just go ahead and do... Ground Abatement. Total damage reduction. Wait, to one enemy. No. Vengeance time. No! See, now they have a taunt monster. So... Oh man, what can I do? Activates cooldowns on everyone. Total damage reduction and daze to one enemy. Activates all cooldowns on one enemy. Total damage reduction twice to one enemy. Oh shoot, I actually can't activate... Oh man, because of the taunt monsters. Even taunt was a threat to me. So watch, she's gonna hit me with games. See? So, and killed my Halgudin. So that's the thing right now where, like, I'm not the biggest fan of Gaidigo because as good as cooldown activation is, if the enemy monsters have 0 cooldown, and right now we're in an era with mythic monsters being powerful and being able to OTK legendaries, if you don't rune them correctly, it kind of works against you, right? It kind of works against you. And then that taunt monster just gets in the way because I can't even total damage reduction. Oh man. Watch, I'm gonna activate cooldowns again, Eternal Light, and then games. So it doesn't even matter. It really doesn't even matter. Oh shoot. Let's see. What do I even do at this point? I don't think even. Okay, so I'm just gonna exit out because obviously this is not a battle I could win. So sorry about that, Gaidigo. You did not help me out. Let's see. Why did I think he had an AoE total damage reduction? Did I miss that? Timeout. Daze to all the enemies. Activate all cooldowns on one enemy and applies daze. No, he doesn't have. Okay, so we'll try another battle. We'll see how this goes. We'll do the base in the middle that has a cat UFO. This will be interesting. Cat UFO is rainbow build. Alright, we'll click fight. It'll matter on the random status caster on cooldown. Oh, wow! You would have cooldown's immunity. What are the odds of that? I swear. Alright, so since my biggest threat is that cat UFO, right? I am going to do Vengeance Time on him for that total damage reduction. And look, he's going to deal 0 damage. Unless it got removed. Yeah, it got removed from the support monster. Alright, that's fine. I'm going to do Pain Outbreak, removes positive effects from one enemy, then from all enemies. Actually, Nazeo Army. We'll do Nazeo Army. Okay, Archangel's Blessing, so he has evasion, that's fine. I can do Loki's Touch. I think there will be blood, bleeding on everyone, bleeding. Let's go, there will be blood. Alright, bleeding blocked. Let's do... Oh, he's immune to bleed. I actually didn't even know that. Let's do total damage reduction, ground abatement. So at least preventing cat UFO from dealing massive damage. Bow, I don't think that removes. Yeah, so see, perfect attack. Yay, protected my monsters. So yeah, I like the total damage reduction, especially against mythic monsters, but the CDA is what I wish. Are you immune to torture? Immune to stun? Nope. So I'll do my terrain. Alright, Quicksand landed on cat UFO. At least my Jatstar's Mask can kick in. Mountains, recharge, Amulet kicks in as well. We can do Pain Outbreak, get rid of all the positive effects you guys have. And you have guard down now. Awesome. Demon's Flame. That is total blind trait disable. Blazing Trap kicks in. So if anything, what I do like about... Here, we'll do Loki Such. What I do like about the monster is also the relics he can hold is doing a really good job at draining enemy stamina. But this also assumes you have those relics. So we'll give Nightmare's Nishan Sword, drain stamina. Shield. Alright, the total blind, they can't do anything, so I have to recharge. Alright, that's one enemy monster down. Cat UFO, I've been doing a really good job at stopping him. At least I know I can activate cooldowns on Ragnarök, and that does shut him down, because Ragnarök and cooldown activation, that does not bode well together. So 3,600 from Nightmares, Cat UFO is dead. Thank goodness there was no revival essence, and there we go. So there, I showcased Gaidigo as a denier, right? He's there for cooldown activation, and again, I'm not the biggest fan, and I've demonstrated why. The mythic monsters, just the zero cooldown scales combined with the fact that we're in an era of legendaries and mythic monsters, if you don't shut them down permanently, if you don't stun, freeze, or something, they're gonna get you. So with that being said, you could also realistically run Gaidigo as some sort of a... Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to swap. You could also realistically run him as some sort of a attacker, and so I'll kind of demonstrate that. But before that, I need to buy a level 7 rune. So let me go ahead and buy one of those. It doesn't matter what it is. Imagine if it would have been a 10. That would have been funny. Alright, so now I can just go ahead and swap. So I will take this, and I will take this level 7. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to demonstrate this monster as more of an attacker, which again, right now, as the time recording this monster review, you could realistically do it with mythic monsters. Just because right now we're mixed with legendary monsters and everything, so that's why right now it's practical. So let's give him strength, and let me just make sure his skill set is set up for that. So if I'm giving him strength, I still don't want timeout. Moderate earth damage, single target, moderate special, moderate earth. Alright, and I have moderate special damage to all enemies, cooldown activation, ground abatement, heavy earth. That'll be the powerful one. Vengeance time. This one I actually don't need as an attacker, but maybe I can still benefit from the total damage reduction, so I will keep it. And quicksand to everyone. So I think the skill set pretty much stays the same regardless of how you rune him. So now that he's there to attack, I need to make sure I have a denier. I need to make sure I have something else. So let me go ahead and swap this monster out for someone that can do more of a supportive role. Maybe Wormlad? Let me see. Let me refresh. Let me see what kind of opponents are out there. Yeah, definitely. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna battle the second base, and I'm only gonna battle the base in the middle. Oh, actually, there she is. Okay. So let me change. So this is actually good. So I'm gonna go with the Elvira. With the Elvira team combo, if I can find Elvira. So the reason Elvira works so well is because a lot of mythic monsters cannot remove positive effects. So if that's the case, then this works out even better for me. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'll also put a monster that can give triple damage to me. So I think that'll be a fun little showcase. So I think Metalisha is the girl for me. Where is Metalisha? So she can give triple damage. Is she faster than my Gaidigo? I hope so. 5'2", 5'7", yeah. Alright, so we're gonna be good to go. So I'm gonna take on this base in the middle. I don't think any of them can remove positive effects. No, not the base in the middle. Ooh. Okay, so the problem is Miseris can remove positive effects from one enemy, so let's hope he doesn't OTK me. Because he's dark. He might OTK me. Oh, darn it, he OTK'd me. Yeah, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, he does have a skill that removes positive effects. Shoot. So I can res, if anything. Okay, so one more songs. Resurrects one ally with 50% life. I don't think this will help. Yeah, that didn't help. Okay, back showcase. I wanted to showcase the power against that monster specifically. But let's refresh. Let's see if we can find something else. So just the elemental advantage over thunder is what I wanted to showcase. But yeah, that battle clearly did not work out as well as I would have liked. And another Miseris. Okay, let's just beat this base really quickly. Let's pummel them so that we can get some stronger battles. So I am faster. Nice. Eternal Night. See how powerful I am? I can beat common monsters and uncommon monsters and rare monsters. Alright, spin the roulette wheel. Yeah, hopefully I should have taken on the base in the middle. That would have been the smartest thing for me to do. Alright, let's see. Refresh. And a refresh. And I think Voltic. Okay, this one. Perfect. There's a Mephisto though. There's a Mephisto. Mephisto is Megatons. Who can remove that? I guess I'll just go ahead and do someone that can remove that. I guess we'll just do Myrak and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna miss out on the triple damage, but that's fine. Well, if anything, like I could have showcased. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So Mephisto is Megatons. We will do Go Robot to get rid of the Megatons. All right. Beast Slayer, Lance Thrust. Oh yeah, I'm live. Okay. So here it is. Are you ready for this? Eternal Night. It's just the AoE cooldown activation. Ground Abatement. Strong. But this monster set up legendary phobic shield, so I literally can't do anything to it. But if anything, you see the damage on Voltic. And total damage reduction applies. Yeah, but... Whew. Okay, so... Quicksand. Obviously, I only have 2 level 7 runes, and I'm level 100, not even 110. And I'm battling 130s. But you could tell, like, if... The amount of damage times Ground Abatement does to Voltic, just imagine if I had another level 7 strength rune, just imagine if I was ranked up, and realistically you're going to have this monster to rank 3. So what should I do? Cooldown activation doesn't do anything. Quicksand? Should I activate the Quicksand? It's not like that'll kill him or anything, but I guess I might as well activate it. Drain some stamina with my mask. Cane Sword, 20k volts, Cane Sword. And there we go. He has to recharge. Thank goodness. I recharge. There's a lot of recharging going on. Voltic is gonna static shocks me. 20k volts me. Oblation. Come on, stay alive. Stay alive. Yes. Okay. Woo. All right. Let's go ahead and do. I have 100 stamina. I could heal. Let's do Protecting Light. Could have also done Wrath. All right. Here we go. My Terrain doesn't kill. Ground Abatement doesn't kill. This is funny. But yeah. So I think we'll just end with this. And it's funny because this is one of the first reviews where I don't win as many battles, but I guess if anything, I just kind of demonstrated my reservations with this monster. But again, not to say he's a bad monster or anything, it's just that in the meta he's in, I don't know how well cooldown activation is, and can he be ran as an attacker? Yes, he can. Obviously, I just need to not use a level 101, and I need to give him his other rune, and then he'd be better. So anyhow, guys, with that being said, that is going to be it for my monster review on Gaidigo. Let me know what you guys think about him in the description below, in the comments below, sorry. And I will probably do a follow-up video when he's rank 3, when he's a little more formidable, and when I have more level 7 runes that I can actually give my monsters. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Any and all thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.